Good afternoon. My name is Madison, and I'm the Chief Marketing Officer here at Handover Brewing Company. Later in the presentation, I will go over a little bit more what I do for the company and what my job entails. But for right now, I just wanted to thank you so much for coming and taking your time to watch this presentation, and we hope that after you watch this that you will find value in this company just as much as we do. We are so excited about this product, and it's great. It makes your life easier and more convenient while still helping you be a good citizen and you're helping the environment while you're at it. So, once you hear why you need to invest in Handover Brewing Company, we're confident that you'll be ready to work hand in hand with us to make our world a more cleaner and healthier environment to live in. Before we jump into the details, I just wanted to give you a little overview of everything we'll be covering today. So first we'll be starting out with our company background, and we'll talk about why we came up with this company and what it means to us and what we hope that it means to you and everyone else that encounters it. So then we will talk about our service and product description. So we will explain a little bit deeper of what it is we make and why and how it works. And then we'll go over our market analysis and our financial analysis, and at the end we will take any questions that you may have about our company or about the investment, and we'll be so happy to answer any concerns you have. Before we jump in, I just wanted to give you a few facts that we found in our studies, and they really touched us, and it was very shocking to us what we found. And we hope that once you hear them, it'll make you want to be a part of our company and, help out the environment. And so did you know that according to the Washington Post, by 2025, the waste produced by cities around the world will be enough to fill a line of dump trucks 3,100 miles long each day? Yeah, let that sink in. It's a big problem, and we don't believe that there's really any company that's given a solution to this. So that is where we came in, and we really believe if everyone takes up and takes into our company, then we can make a difference and we can help that, because if that does happen, then eventually we will destroy our world. It will not be healthy or easy to live in because it's going to be filled with trash, and that's what's going to happen if nothing's done about it. So we also learned that 66.7% of drink packaging that is found in landfills in the ocean comes from bottles, so beer bottles and stuff like that, and also 7.9% is from aluminum also. So a huge percentage of waste packaging, like bottles and stuff like that, it comes from glass bottles from beer or beer aluminum cans. And we know that our product and company can help this. And our overall mission is to be a brewing, bottling, recycling company that will eventually cut back on the number of bottles and cans that are not recycled each year. So we hope that gives you a little insight of, what we're offering, and we are super excited to introduce to you our product and service, and we hope that you keep these statistics in your mind, and I hope that you want to be part of the change, because we need it, and if we all work together, then it can be a great thing, and we can make this world a cleaner place. As I mentioned earlier, we are Handover Brewing Company, and we are an eco-friendly, sustainable company that allows our consumers to still have a great time, but also be very eco-friendly and responsible. What do we do? So we manufacture clean and organic beer, and we also bottle it in recycled bottles, and they're also biodegradable. And then we also have a service that will come out and recycle your waste for you. So how that works is, when you have a party or you have an event or anything at your house, and there's a lot of people drinking or whatever, and there's a lot of bottles and cans left out, you can get on our app, tell us where you are, and then we will come that day and pick up your trash, and we will recycle it for you. And, all of our workers here are all out of college, recent college graduates, and we understand how out of hand parties can get, and how much waste is accumulated. I mean, it's insane. You know, the next morning you look outside and there's beer bottles and cans everywhere. So we understand that, and, you know, we understand it is, you know, a pain to go out there and clean it all up and figure out what to do with it. So that is where our company can help you make your life so much easier, but, you know, you can still get the gratification of helping our environment by just getting on the app and telling us where you are, and we'll come pick up your trash for you. You know, and how do we do it? It's really quite simple. You know, we use organic ingredients from local farmers to produce our beer, and we make our bottles out of recycled materials, and we also make sure that it's biodegradable so that if it is stuck somewhere, then it will degrade. And then, you know, our customers are just able to tell us where they are, and we will come pick up their waste, and, you know, bam! That's how our company is. It's very simple, but it makes such a big impact on our environment, and we're extremely excited about the positive impact that this will make in our environment. And we really hope that you jump on board and work with us to make this a part of everyone's life. You know, when someone has a party, the next morning, the first thing they do is to get on the app and tell us where they are, and we'll come pick up their trash, and then that's it. And we also are allowing every bottle or can that we recycle from your party, you will get 50 cents per bottle or can, and that will be credited to your account. So next time that you want some beer or anything, you can come to our location and buy your beer from us, and that will be on your account, so you'll get a discount. We just want to give any and everyone an incentive to recycle and, you know, stop getting so much waste in our environment and leaving it out. You know, we're just making it easy for you. And you don't have to stop partying. You don't have to stop having events, because we understand we like to have fun also. But then, you know, there's a consequence when you have waste everywhere, and it's accumulating fast, and it is taking over our environment. So we really believe that with this service and our company, we can knock that out, and we can start to make such a huge change in the waste that is accumulated over the years.
The Hanover Brewing Company has announced the opening of a brand new brewery and bottle recycling service, giving customers the opportunity to not only have a good time, but to help out their environment while they do it. In many cases, most people in society are unaware of how serious this issue is, or just don't care to take the time to realize. However, knowing the facts and educating yourself is essential in understanding just how serious this problem is. In an article written in 2010 by the CRI, it states an estimated 11.6 million tons of greenhouse gases emission were also produced in the process of replacing the 153 billion bottles and cans not recycled that year. As you can see, every time a bottle or can is not recycled, a new one will be made due to the lack of materials making their way back. This is ultimately causing a mass influx in the greenhouse gases we are sending into the atmosphere. Aside from the toxins used in the production of the packaging beer, another study that was conducted by the Virginia Shenandoah Valley Audubon Society, who meticulously recorded their trash, found that 69% of litter collected on their adopted highways came from beer cans and bottles.
Okay, now I want to introduce to you our team and the people that have worked millions of hours to make this product and service a thing, and we have worked very hard, and we are very passionate about this, and we hope that you will join our team to make sure that we get to accomplish all of our goals. So first we have Justin Smith, and he is our Chief Executive Officer, and he is responsible for providing strategic leadership for our business by working closely with our team to ensure that we are creating effective and achieving long-range goals and strategies to help create a successful business. He does a very great job, and, you know, he'll put himself on the line for this company, and he has, and we really appreciate him very much. And our two Chief Marketing Officers are Madison Lovelace, me, and Bailey Roberts, and we oversee like the planning and development and execution of our business. So, you know, that includes like marketing and our advertising incentives. We make sure that our product and service is what our customers are looking for, and that we also make sure that they are getting targeted correctly. So, you know, making sure that all of our incentives are correctly targeted towards them, and then that also ends up to us meeting our sales objectives. And then we have Maria Torres, and she acts as our financial officer, and she's in charge of monitoring our financial performance, and she lets us know what we're doing good, what we're doing bad, and what we need to change. And she develops our financial strategies and overall takes care of the health of our company from a budget and money standpoint. We are all very well educated, and we will work to the ends of the earth to make this company work, and we know that with everyone's support, it will take off very successfully, and we are super excited. Okay, now we can start on our company background and, how our company came about and what we cherish about it and what our mission is with this company. So, the idea of the sustainable beer bottle company came alive one night when we were cleaning up after a college party. And we were so shocked at how many cans and bottles were thrown away that were all on the floor and on the ground outside, and they weren't getting recycled. We have always tried to live a clean and sustainable life. So this is when we thought about, making a company that would come out and, recycle your cans and bottles for you, and how awesome and easy that would be for most, college kids, really. So we all recently graduated students from the University of West Georgia, so we completely understand how out of hand parties can get. And you can't control how many beer cans or bottles are thrown on the ground, so that is why we came up with this company. We say, our mission is to allow people to be responsible while being irresponsible, and that's how easy it is. Our service is intended to make people's lives more convenient while not having to put their fun at justice. We developed an eco-friendly bottling company and recycling service that not only produces great beer, but it's also providing a service to help with the aftermath of cleaning. We don't just make eco-friendly bottles. We use, locally sourced, clean, fresh ingredients to brew exceptional beers. We make beers that people like. We have light beers, dark beers, any IPA beers, whatever you want. We have that taste. We just don't stop there. We created an app where a person can go on the app, like I stated earlier, and send your request for pickup. And, a person from our company will go out and gather all the bottles up. And then, we recycle it for you. And then you're rewarded for that. That will give the customer an incentive to come back. You get money off beer while you're still being eco-friendly. We found a statistic that says about 40% of Americans drink beer, and a high percent of that is from colleges. So, that's really, we're talking this mostly to college kids right now, because imagine the number of bottles of beer and cans that are thrown out each weekend from colleges. There's a lot of waste coming from this, and that's where our company is going to make a huge impact to our environment. Our bottles are going to be made out of recycled materials, and that they are biodegradable, so they'll not just get stuck floating in the sea or stuck in a landfill. And we're going to use the fresh and organic ingredients in our beer to prevent using artificial fertilizers that are toxic to our land. We predict that if we are used by all college campuses by 2023, then we will be able to cut down waste of aluminum cans and bottles by 40%. And that would be, think about that. How much cleaner would our world and environment be if we cut out on all that waste from those bottles and cans? And it's such an easy fix, but, no one wants to do it, because, if you did, you have to gather all the bottles up, and then you have to put it in a tin, and you have to take it off somewhere. It really is a pain to most people. So, that's where we want to help you. And our mission is to ultimately make a positive impact on the health of our environment at the convenience of our audience. And, we strive to make meaningful and lasting relationships with our customers by our devoted and helpful customer service. And we promise to always work toward making the environment a better place while making your life easier. And that's what it's all about. We care for our environment. We want it to be a clean and healthy place. So we are willing to do anything that makes your life easier while still helping the environment. We strive to make sure that our product is what you desire, like I said, and like we were saying how we're targeting to college kids, we're making beers that they want, like the taste they like. And, we're going to ask them, like, what kind of taste do you like? Do you like more of a light beer? Do you like more of a dark beer? And we're open to any suggestions that, our audience has, because we want to make sure that this is a service and product that people want to use. And, our motto is, like I said, to be responsible by being irresponsible, and we will ensure that we are doing everything that we can to make your contribution to being eco-friendly as effortless and easy as it can be. And we know that if we have your support, and if we have, you help us hand in hand, then we can make the huge impact that we are wanting. And we foresee in 5 years or so that we'll be a world renowned and used by every college university. We'll be known for our positive impact to the environment while making the life of partiers and drinkers so much more convenient and easy. We'll also be known for being a huge part of stopping so much aluminum and glass waste that is going on every single day. It's just building up and building up, and we are ready to take charge, and we're just ready to work towards this. And we know, we're very positive and confident that with our service and company, it will happen. We will make it happen. And, we have a few keys to success. Like, we're going to have effective marketing and advertising. So, me and Bailey will work hard at, getting our word out to people, what we do, why we do it, and how it can contribute, and how they can not really do anything but make such a big impact. And, we said earlier that we're going to have very good customer service. So we're like devoted to making relationships with our customers. And we want to make sure that they keep coming back to us, to buy our clean beer and to use our services. We won't be successful without our customers. So that is why we are very, very concerned, and we are going to be devoted to making sure we make those really good lasting relationships. And the ease of our service is a key to our success, really. Like I said, we have an app. It's literally a click of a finger and we can come get your trash. It's that easy. We're not having you clean all the stuff up yourself and then we come pick it up. No, you can leave it exactly how it is. We will bring our crew out there and we will clean all of it up for you. And it's just that easy. And the last big key to success would be the impact to the environment. I've said it a million times how much of an impact this will make, but I can't stress it enough how much it really would change our environment. People will look at us and will get their attention when they see how much we are contributing to our environment, and they'll want to be a part of the change, and we're very confident. Our goals and objectives, of course, we want our, gain all of our customers in the next few years. We want to be on all the college campuses, and we're not even in it for the money. We really want to make a change in our environment. And we know that with hard work that we're already putting in, and our dedication to this and our passion, it'll happen. And we are so excited about the impact, and we hope that you see the value in it as much as we do. We are so glad that you were able to hear about our background and what we want out of the company. So the next person that's going to speak will be Bailey Roberts, and she's going to talk about our service and product description, and we'll be talking about our SWOT analysis. And we hope that you enjoy her part of the presentation, and we hope that it continues to let you see the importance of our company and service, and we hope that you will want to invest after hearing about it.
Bailey Roberts. I'm here to talk to you guys today about our product and service offerings. As you guys already know, Handover Brewing Company is a brewery, as you can tell, that prides itself on being sustainable and eco-friendly. We reach these goals and these missions of ours by using only locally sourced ingredients, as well as having a web-based app where our customers can get in touch with us to clean up after parties, get-togethers, things of that nature. You know how college is. we'll send out a team to come clean up and collect all the bottles from the night before and bring them back to the brewery, wash them, and reuse them. And that way we save money on bottles and we also save the environment. We did a SWOT analysis, our strengths being our location, our mild cost, our niche market, supporting our local market, who will in turn support us, and that we're a socially responsible company. Since the market demands are shifting towards social responsibility and away from price, we feel like this is a strength that we have. Some of our weaknesses include low brand recognition, high startup cost, and lack of financial resources. We see a lot of opportunities for ourselves, such as a high potential for rapid brand growth through social media marketing. Our target market is currently college-age students, which is lighting up social media with everything they do. We see ample research about companies going green as an opportunity for us to take advantage of so that we can in turn do better. We also see room for expansion in many different types of products, which we'll talk about later, and the opportunity for patents. This is a huge opportunity for us because if we have a patent, then we also make royalties, we can do franchising and licensing, and that'll be good for us. Also, we have some threats. Our threats would be other established brands like Natty Light, Bud Light, Miller Light, and like heavier beers like Guinness. We also see other breweries in our area. We're aware that we're not the only brewery in our area, and that is great for us because we can learn from other breweries. However, this is still a threat to us because we're still competing against them. Other threats would be our customers choosing price over sustainability.
Thank you so much, Bailey, for going over our SWOT analysis. And next up will be Justin Smith, our CEO, and he's going to be talking about our market analysis. So we hope you enjoy and you learn a lot about our efforts to, how we're going to get our word out and who we're marketing, why we're marketing them, and we hope that you enjoy.
In the market analysis section, I'll be discussing our target market, the place and location of our product line, promotional strategies, and the e-commerce. The Hanover Brewing Company's target market is very broad. However, in attempts to maximize clientele, we'll be targeting a demographic specific to men and women over the age of 21 that are enrolled in college. We are targeting this specific group because of the increased desire to party and drink. In a study done by the Washington Post, research shows that more than 80% of college students drink alcohol and almost half have reported binge drinking in the past 2 weeks. Due to this excessive amount of social drinking that college students partake in, we believe that this will result in an increased desire to use our recycling service. The location of our product line will be based off our target market. Thus, we will develop our flagship brewery and recycling service in Knoxville, Tennessee. Knoxville is one of the premier nightlife scenes and is home to one of the biggest universities in the country, the University of Tennessee, where more than 28,000 students attended in 2017. Because of who our target market is, and keeping up with trends, we will be promoting heavily through social media, putting a huge emphasis on apps such as Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook. We will as well take tremendous strides in avenues such as billboards, local radio, and newspaper ads, in efforts to get our message out to hopeful clients. The Hanover Brewing Company will develop a website and app that students will be able to use. It will allow them to request our service or inquire about the brewery's products. Our website will include things such as beers we are brewing, our bottling recyclable service, prices for both our products and services, and information on the positive effects we and the customers are having on the environment. Aside from the website, our app will allow customers to go in and schedule times in which they would like our service to come out and pick up their bottles at their convenience. Both the website and app will have a feature where customers can go in, give us feedback on how we're performing, as well as what we might be able to improve in on the future. Please view the website at thehanoverbrewingcompany.com or download the app in the App Store at hanoverbrewing/App Store.
Thank you, Justin. Next will be Maria, and she will be talking about our financial analysis. Thank you for the financial analysis. Next, we'll take it back to Bailey, and she will bring everything back together with a conclusion, and then we'll take any question or concern anyone has.
At the heart of our business's core values and practices, we truly believe that we can make a greener tomorrow while having a little bit of fun today. We've already seen a potential for huge growth in both our financial and environmental goals. If you trust us today with your investment, we promise to work relentlessly until you see huge returns on those investments. So come join us in being responsible while being irresponsible.
Our second takeaway is going to be a flyer. So it's just going to be like a very condensed version of this presentation. So, if someone has no idea what the company is about, they can look at that and get a good idea. And, you can print it out or do whatever you need to, give it to anyone in the community or anyone in the company, whatever. It just serves as a very good starting point, before if they need to come talk to us, it gives them a little idea who we are and what we do. Our first takeaway will be our business cards, so you can give them to anyone that needs more information about our company, or if you have any questions, you can have these so you can know how to get in touch with each of us.
Thank you for joining us today, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thanks. Have a great day.
All right, for the first question we have is if we really need this investment, and absolutely we need this investment. We will be evenly distributing the money from this investment for copyrights, patents, our technology, our product and service development, our marketing and sales, our administrative fees, rent, and delivery service. It's a lot, and all that stuff is very expensive, and we need the funds to make sure that we can effectively, make sure we have effective marketing and sales, and make sure that our product and service is developed correctly. So we very much need this investment, and with your help and your money and your effort, we will make this service and product very successful.
What are you looking to accomplish from a long-term perspective? Great question. Currently, we are aiming to cut back the amount of aluminum cans and bottles that are wasted in our environment every year due to lack of recycling. Our hope is that we can develop a biodegradable packaging that will eventually eliminate the use of both of those entirely. Thank you.
Asked at Handover Brewing Company if we're thinking about expanding our product line, and the answer is yes. Right now, we're working on building up funds so that we can do research and development into creating biodegradable bottles and other liquid receptacles. We're also looking into making cups and drinking glasses from bottles that the tops are cracked and we can't use them, but we can cut the top off and then use the bottom as a glass. We're also looking into accepting volunteers if the recycling aspect of the company gets to be too expensive. We're also going to do some marketing by cleaning up after concerts and other music festivals.
So, Barracudas, are you ready to make a deal? Thank you guys so much for taking your time today and listening to us about our awesome company, Handover Brewery. And we are super excited to work with you guys to making this world a cleaner and safer place while being irresponsible, but being responsible at the same time. Thank you so much.